Hey, yo, what is going on with it once again? Bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters, the one, the only, of course, Mr. In time is only free 2011, aka Criticism Guide 2009. You guys know the rest of the video. And before I begin, definitely check out freedomnetwork.com. Of course, troublenetworkstudios.net if any people want a professional channel banner design for you and all that other good stuff, those goodies and your pictures and all that. I will definitely be putting their YouTube official page for their freedomnetwork.com there. And of course, troublenetworkstudios.com. I'll put all of their YouTube pages and, of course, their official link website down below. Or you can just Google it if you're interested. Best partnership I ever had, all that good stuff. And without further ado, people should know. Hey, hold on. Let's see if I'm having any trouble with this. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I'm going to have to do 3 or 4 parts, so you're going to have to forgive me if I do end up having a couple of delays. So, recently, and I got to give a huge, respectful, amazing shout out. I've only been subbed in for a couple of weeks now. Shout out to Active Gamer Life. He's actually the person that I heard this information from. First I thought it was a joke or a hoax, but this is official. This is legit. And even though I really don't agree with their news too much, I really don't like the article sources because a lot of it is fabricated and crapped on. But Huffington Post, as much as I don't give a crap about them, Compost. Huffington Compost, pieces of crap. If any people get that reference, you know who I'm talking about. Some conspiracy theory YouTuber dude or whatever. My younger viewers might not know who he is, but my older ones definitely know who he is. And he craps on a lot of celebrity artists and music artists and actor artists. I'm not going to tell you who he is, but giving you that information, just Google him and know who he is. So Netflix, this is what it says, and I actually have another one called dorkly.com that said 5 reasons why Legend of Zelda live action show for Netflix will be a bad idea. I'll read that afterwards, in case I want to do 2, 3, or 4 parts during the duration of this video. So, Netflix is reportedly making a live action Legend of Zelda series. There it is. And it says, quote, it says, Netflix is supposedly looking to develop its own Game of Thrones with some help from the fantasy video game The Legend of Zelda. According to the Wall Street Journal, of course, Nintendo News too. I don't know, it might be Nintendo News like the site, but I doubt it because this is freaking Huffington Post. I hate the crap out of that site, but it's the only place I could find it. And not other places too, but they're all like blogs and forums and all that. According to the Wall Street Journal, Netflix is working on it with Nintendo to develop a live-action series based on a Japanese company's video game, Zelda, which is one of Nintendo's most popular games. Oh, no crap, Sherlock. Are you serious? You can tell these people don't know anything about games. Alright, follows the young boy Link on his journey to save Princess Zelda and the fictional kingdom of Hyrule. Netflix has reportedly described the series as a Game of Thrones for a family audience, according to the journal. Zelda inspired an animated series in 1989. I thought it was 88 or 87. So it's the same age as me, 26 years, dang. That ran for its first 13 episodes. Alright, the animated series, oh okay, that's what it was. But yet to have a live action incantation. Nintendo declined to comment on the project to the journal, saying that it did not comment on rumors and speculations. HuffPost Entertainment reached out to Netflix, which is also declined to comment. For more, head on to the Wall Street Journal. And I'm not even going to go on there because they're complete liars and bastards, and I'm not going to give any reason why, because that's mostly on my Criticism Guide 2009 channel. It's not over here. I think I've only spoken on it a little bit, and I used to speak it a lot about it in the past in early 2011 when I first started this channel, but that's a long story. You can look at my way older videos, and you'll see how depressed and sad I was about that type of content I was bringing here back then, which was almost 4 years ago. Crazy enough. Anyways, other than that, God, man. And wait, hold on. Let's see if I can find the history and go back. All right. Netflix is reportedly movie. Alright, hold on. Let me go on to the other one, dorkly.com, because it kind of ended up freezing on me because, you know, PS3's internet is crap, unfortunately. But it's the only thing I got to use because one of my roomies is using his laptop and stuff at the moment at his job, so I can't borrow it. So, fortunately, that's the case. Hopefully it doesn't freeze on me too much like I did last time. I'm only going to read 2 parts because it was like 20 different parts of the article. And it says, The Legend of Zelda has no plot. Top 5 reasons. It should say that. There it is, yeah. 5 real problems Netflix will have with the Zelda TV series. Alright, and there it is. The Zelda series has a lot more... I'm sorry if I'm bending a lot more in the front because my site is crap. Has so much more with Nintendo being able to be just Hyrule into massive tomes, which include an insane branching timeline straight off the Doc Brown's chalkboard. But while there's no dialogue and sometimes backstories, exposition in Zelda games, there's much more to plot per se. Some things happen there and there, events unfolded, but thankfully there's a waste of time. There's a vast majority of Zelda games involve playing a video game. You could have the inference. Wait, what's that say? You could have the Infernal. There it is. Infernal Time Thief and Alsponential. As an owl explains the basics of Zelda series in 10 minutes. And then it says, do you hear what I said again? Yes. And I'll put these links down below if you want to see it yourself because I'm not reading all of them. And it says, almost every time the plot can be bolted down. Then it says, Link must stop Ganondorf using the Triforce and kidnapping a Zelda. Obviously enough. You know that already. That should be true. It's a classic setup to what has worked for games forever. It's basically the equivalent of Mario saves Princess from the Bowser's castle. But that's just the thing. There are formulas of which, because there's so much raw gameplay to hold them firmly or flimsily. I don't even know what that says. I think it's flimsily narrative. Playing Nintendo games for the story, like playing, I don't know if that says Tetris or Turtle game. I'm sorry, the lining for these words are tiny. That's why I'm having a big problem reading this. Not just stumbling at words like normal. I'm doing it more normal because it's tiny little italic words. Plus, like I told you, my eyesight is cracked because I use glasses. Italic games for anything other than the story. Not one Zelda game has a plot that could sustain a 12-episode season of a TV series. At best, the Zelda games have great premises for overarching story, but there's no meat and bones. There's no meat on those bones. There it is. Certainly not enough to sustain what Netflix wants, which is no joke. And it says Game of Thrones is for a family audience. A season following young Link and old Link is in different timelines. This could be neat. And an arc with an evil world-ending moon hanging over the skyline would be awesome. But what do you do between the season premiere and its finale? And it goes on to say a lot of other things, saying how Link is not the main character material. And then another little mini article. Oh God, it goes on and on. I'm not going to read all those. Anyways, you get my point, people. My overall thoughts, views, and opinions on this is a little bit double-edged sword. But like Active Gamer Life said in a couple of his parts of his video when I was watching it twice already. I saw it the first time yesterday and then today. I'm probably not going to post this till Friday for sure because I got to do extra overtime work till Valentine's Day. So this week and next week I'm going to be hammered with work and boxing and all that classes and all that. But getting back to my theoretical point on Active Gamer Life, what he was talking about, he said he would love to see an anime version of that, and then he would love to see a Game of Thrones adaptation, but put it within Legend of Zelda terminologies and add different types of graphics would be awesome. And he said he would even want to see a reference of it, say, "Oh, excuse me, princess." I don't remember that one very well because it was in 1989 and I pretty much was born, so I was a baby, pretty much coming out of my mom's womb back in that day. So I had no idea what the hell the world was about or anything going around me at all for that matter. Because I didn't really know what Zelda was until I was about 7, 8 years old, mid-late 90s. So, as a 90s kid, of course. Before that, I didn't even know what the hell that show was. I think it lasted 2-3 years, so I never even got to watch it. I only seen it in the formation of YouTube poops. If any people don't know what that is, it's like the modern day what Vines are. There's basically crap most of the time that dumbass teenagers do, which that's a whole other topic for a different video. But getting back to the meat and bones, the bread and butter, and the whole banquet of this buffet of this whole situation right here. I'm really hoping to God they don't mess up Zelda's reputation. I've never been the biggest Legend of Zelda fanboy. To be totally honest, or TBH, as I actually heard. Shout out to Glitch City, aka Courtney. That's the first person I heard it from. It might have been going on for a couple of years now. It's just I haven't been in high school in like 7 years. I don't know what these kids are saying these days, you know. But anyways, speaking of which, really, really good stuff from her. She just finished the Let's Play, thank God. I was watching a lot of it from Sacred Gold. Excluding all that information aside, let's go back to active gamer life. Like, I guess he was a little bit older man. I think he's like 30 something almost. So he's almost old enough to be my older brother. This dude, he definitely has a good hand on his shoulder. I'll put the link, head on his shoulders, not hand on his shoulders. I'll put the link to his like channel in the description box below if any people want to see it. Exactly what he wanted to say, because he was talking about like, look how they're gonna make the Dark Knight and the Batman, and like even though Christian Bale's not in it, they're gonna show Ben Affleck in it. And then he made like a little bit of rumor of Superman and Marvel superheroes and DC superheroes and Ant-Man, Superman, Wonder Woman, the Avengers, etc., 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 etc. He made a whole bunch of other like side like line points and statements in his video, excluding Legend of Zelda, but then other stuff he did talk about it. So I'll put his link below if you're interested in what he has to say. Plus he's from New York City like me. And I think he might be, and I'm not trying to put my race or ethnicity in, but I kind of have to. He might be Puerto Rican, which is awesome if he is. He's awesome as heck, because he has that real thick East Coast Brooklyn accent from Spanish Harlem, where I grew up in. And even though I was still from upstate New York, too, so I never really developed the accent very well. But excluding everything all that I just set aside, back to this thing. His references were really awesome, by the way. Check it out. This is my own real official thoughts, views, and opinions on it, is that, like I said, to be honest, I wasn't really the biggest Legend of Zelda fan. I actually didn't get into it until about 2002 or about 2003, back when I was still in junior high and middle school. And when the Wind Waker came out, that's when I got really, really into it. That's when I became a fanboy into it, like halfway. I played that one, Twilight Princess, Phantom of the Hourglass, you name it, after I did with the GameCube games and the Wii games, Twilight Princess, the list goes on and on and on. And the Wind Waker HD, I played that a little bit back in the day, which is only like 2 years ago, which is pretty recent, 2013. That was actually one of my like friend's place when he was visiting from Cali. Thank God I was able to play it for a couple of days before he left, because he had to go back with it. But yeah, I was always I wasn't the biggest fanboy, but I was a decent fan for it. You know, I tolerated some things and I didn't really like other things. It was kind of crap. Even to this day, I still really don't like the N64 version. I know it's gonna be a crap ton of fanboys on me BSing about me. It's like, oh, why didn't you like Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time and etc., etc., etc. The original old school Legend of Zelda is like NES, SNES. It depends on how old you are, too. It has a lot to do with nostalgia. So the big giant fanboys and fangirls of Legend of Zelda, they're probably going to be butthurt by this big time if they screw this up really bad. If Netflix ends up slipping up and effing up really bad, woo-hoo-hoo! They're probably going to get a crap ton of death threats sent to the Netflix headquarters, wherever the heck that is. Go on Wikipedia and find it. I don't know. Google it. My God, I'm going to feel bad for the workers working there at Netflix, man. They're going to be screwed out the ass if they end up, even for a little tiny second, smudging what Legend of Zelda is and they put it into a live action show. Look what they do with Arrow or The Flash, or maybe they do something like Smallville. Oh, yeah. The fanboys and fangirls of Zelda, they are going to be really, really pissed off big time. Me, I won't be pissed off too much. I'll be a little aggravated, but not to the point where I'm going to send death threats or bombs or any of that crap. Hell no. I'm not going to jail or prison for that. At the end of the day, it is only a video game, but some people take video games almost as big as religion and politics. That's how far video games have come in the movie scenes. If you look at it nowadays, a lot of video games, especially with PS3 and PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One titles, most of them are transitioning into movies fast. I was actually listening, this has nothing to do with the video, but I was listening to Celestia RadioCon. I think it's still around on my app for the phone that I'm using right now. For my T-Mobile, since I don't have iPhone anymore, I had to give that out because I still got to wait for my other one for next month. Well, actually hearing that, like, they're making a lot of transitioning, a lot of games like Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Hitman 2, what else? I wouldn't be surprised God of War becomes a movie, or Last of Us gets transitioned into a Hollywood film. I was looking at my shades over there. I thought they were moving on their own. That kind of creeped me the F out. Anyways, I found out the fans on. F me. But anyways, yeah. A lot of these video games are starting to be transitioned into movies a lot more faster now. And within 10, 20 more years from now, I would even argue the fact that more or less, they're gonna how much more these developers and producers, and I was thinking about this last night too, are they willing to push the envelope to have realism games and graphics? Graphic games can only go so far as to the point where it becomes reality. Like in the movie Gamer, if any people have seen that, was in 2009, and I remember that rapper dude Ludacris was in there with Gerard Butler. I remember that. He's not a rapper, I know he's just an actor, Gerard Butler. He was in the last movie, he was in that movie Olympus Has Fallen about 2 years ago. I'm not going to get into that because it has nothing to do with this. But this is insane. Like, they're probably going to end up using Oculus Rift and virtual reality, and pretty much at a point in time, fantasy is going to end up becoming reality. Either really soon or into the far future. Who knows? But now I'm going way off track and way off topic. My overall expectations for this, I'm not expecting it to be the best thing in the world, but at the same time, hopefully it's not going to suffer too badly. Hopefully it stays average and good. Maybe it'll stay true to the video games, that they're going to have Zelda or Navi, the cockatoos. It's crazy. But that's all I have to say for now. So like I do say, people, I'll put the links in the articles. And peace out once again. Bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. So we'll see when I see you guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. Wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Don't take the reckless. Keep it calm. Keep it cool. Keep it chill. Collective. All that good stuff. And until then, that's it, guys. Peace out. You can post your comments below of whatever you think about this video. And this information that I told you guys. Articles down below. You guys take it easy. Stay safe. Brand new videos on this channel almost every single day. Peace out, ladies. Goodbye. I'm gone. I'm getting out of here. I'm out like sauerkraut. Forgot to say in my last video. And I will see you guys soon. Happy Thursday or Friday. Happy Valentine's Day. If you got a girl or wife, fiance, tell her you love her. Alright, and for all my Zelda fanboys and fangirls, you know, the whole Triforce Unite. Definitely. Because there's some good stuff, I'm not going to lie. And they were good on Smash Bros. I'd like them there too. And we'll see you guys soon, alright? Take it easy. Goodbye. See you around, and stay safe, everyone. I'm out, and goodbye, people. I'm out of here.